Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. Well, we're on week 2 now of my reverse shoulder surgery. Had a little break from filming for the last few days and that, but everything is going pretty well and that, no problems at all. Just got some little bit of discomfort, achiness and all that, but generally the pain levels are quite low. So yeah, not sure what we're going to do today and that. Normal things is just exercising, going for a walk, trying to do a little bit of lunch, making a sandwich, doing some tea, dinner and that. So yeah, we're pretty well stuck in a rut with things we can actually physically do, but as I say, going quite well and that, so no problems and that. So we'll catch you a bit later on everybody, and just to thank you for everyone who watched the first video, and I really appreciate that. I know it was about 40 minutes long and that, but it did pretty well show the first 4 days of my recovery. So we'll catch you all later. I'm just having a shave, having a wash, cleaning my teeth, and then we're going to get Skye out for her first walk of the day. Bye for now. Well, good morning everybody, welcome back. As I said before, we're on week 2 now, and it's breakfast time today, so just cereals. I'm again I'm afraid, but today we're going to have Weetabix with hot milk. Yes, hot milk and that. So just some coffee as well and that. As I said before, I do like my scrambled eggs on toast, poached eggs on toast, but it's a little bit awkward to do those things at the moment, so it's cereal. So we're going to put some milk in a saucepan. Everything being done with my left hand and that, so I'll stick that back in the fridge. Yeah, everything is going pretty well according to plan, and we've just got a couple of little issues. We've got another rash started under my armpit and down the side of my body and that, but it happened last time with my surgery and it got quite big, so we're taking an antihistamine and using a steroid cream at the moment, so hopefully it won't get too big and itchy like the last time, but never mind, these things are sent to test us. So we forgot the milk in the coffee cup, so go back to the fridge for the milk, put the saucepan on. So yes, as I say, all is good. Today we're going for a blood test actually at my local blood testing station. I think we've got a bit of a thyroid issue going on from what I was told pre-surgery by the anaesthetist, and that he thinks I'm now possibly over medicated because the last blood results were showing I was got an underactive thyroid. So we're going to get some blood tests done for the endocrinologist and hopefully have some results back by Friday for that. So let's have this breakfast everybody. We'll get out for a walk, another walk with Skye. We'll probably have a little wander into Wicksteed's, quick walk this morning, and as I say, we've got the blood test at 11:30, so we'll catch you a bit later on. Bye for now. Right, welcome back everybody. We're going to have a little wander about into Wicksteed Park on this dull, overcast summer's morning. It's been so hot recently and that, but this morning it's one of those chilly starts to the day it has. I'm sure it'll pick up later. They do say it's going to be about 28 degrees, so come with us on our little walk. Right, so we're going to start the little walk through the little arboretum section and then head just around the main lake. Skye's off her lead, she'll probably be chasing squirrels and rabbits shortly. So tomorrow, Thursday, we got a first important milestone schedule. We got my wound check. I could have had it today, but we couldn't get a doctor's appointment or a nurse appointment today, so we got one this Thursday and next Wednesday. So that's basically going to take the big dressing off and check the wound and put another dressing on. I think we've got to keep it clean for the first 2 weeks, I was told. We've got dissolvable stitches, so hopefully we can bring you some pictures from the doctor's surgery, from the nurse tomorrow. So look forward to that. It might be a case we might even be able to get our first shower. Well, this is what they call the pontoon at Wicksteed, just a little crossing over the lake. Come on, Skye. So these are the views back down the lake. As I say, it's a lovely free to enter park. This is everybody. They do charge admission if you want to bring your car in. Have a search Wicksteed Park and you'll see what it's all about. Right, so we're going to head over to some seats now. Might be a possibility, I might do some exercises while we're here, just take the sling off, do a few basic ones, everybody, and that. So we haven't really done anything difficult in the last week, just basically fist bumps, elbow movements, shrug your shoulders, and to be honest, it's the first day. We should probably even try a pendulum, and now I was told not to do a pendulum for a week. So let's have a go in a minute. Well, always away. The spot I was going to choose, there was a couple sitting there, so we'll find somewhere else. If we can do them, we will. If not, we'll leave until we get home. Well, my girl's in there. She's looking for rabbits or squirrels or something. Or she'll come out with a ball, she will. Right, I'll just head over to the lakeside. See if we can see anything of interest. Normally gets a few wildlife gathering down this end, but not at the moment by the looks of it. So inside there, that's where the little fun fair section is. There's some roller coaster in there, there's a log flume, bumping cars, all the little sort of rides you see at a fair and all that. But as I say, this is Wicksteed Park. You normally buy a wristband to go on all the rides. You pay a certain amount and it will cover you for getting the all going on those rides as much as you like during the day. Well, it looks like they're even getting ready for Christmas. Santa Paws in the park. Dog Christmas Jumper Festival, Saturday the 28th of November, £3.50 entry for each dog. we'll take you up at the top end of the park another day. That's where the big wheel is, the garden wheel, and that, and all the swings and slides and everything, and the formal gardens. But we'll probably show you that in another walk on another day. Might be a bit sunnier then. Right, so we're going to head over to here, this little undercover shelter. We'll see if we can undo my sling and see if we can do any exercises. We won't be able to do the one with a stick because we haven't got a stick with us and that, but if we can do a few basics, at least we're doing our bit for the day. Right, everybody, let's see if we can stand up a bit. Arms out the sling. We'll just do some finger exercises to start with. Try and bring this elbow up. It's still really sore, this isn't tender, even a week in. Shrug the shoulders. Relax. Just initially getting the arm out the sling has made it hurt even more. Right, we're going to see if we can do some round and round pendulums. Right. And we're quite tender under the arm with that little saw we got as well. So once we're done these, we're just going to have to sit for 5 minutes, slowly put the sling back in, everybody. No, that's as much as I can't. I can't even lift my arm up at the moment, so that'll do for now. We're not going to break any records. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves back in. Get that strap on there. I'm going to put my hand through this loop. I'm finding this Wilcom sling so much better than the hospital one now. Even the first hospital one we did try for a few days, but as I said, this one we brought on recommendation from people on a shoulder group on Facebook, and that they do say it's one of the better slings to have, and I think they're quite right. I think it costs about £10 or £12 and that, but it is giving my elbow some support and my wrist some support while in the sling. But we are painful at the moment, we are. It does almost bring a tear to your eye, but as I say, we've got to do the rehab, we've got to do the physio. We're only a week in. As I say, if we can get this big bulky bandage off tomorrow, I think that's going to be a bit of a blessing. Don't eat the poo, Skye. No, don't eat, no. She's trying to eat the duck do and that. So we're going to head out the park now, everybody. So thank you for coming on this little walk with me. Probably won't do too much later. As I say, we're going for a blood test. We'll probably just show you what our evening meal will be. I think we're going to have a nice Cornish pasty tonight. Chips and baked beans. Food wise, it's only what we can do at the moment. Just bung it in the oven and get it on a plate and eat it one-handed. So we'll see you all a bit later, everyone, or whenever our next little vlog will be. Well, I don't know where that sun's gone. It's quite a nippy, cool day. You'd think it was, you know, an autumn morning, but I'm sure it'll warm up. It's quite refreshing, as I say, after all that heat we've had. Years and years ago, when I was a kid, I remember that being a swimming pool. It's just a sand pit now. Well, the building in front of us is the world famous water chute. That's where a boat goes down that ramp and splashes into the water. I think that was the centenary of that. That was about 100 years old a few weeks back. And look at that, you can even see the conkers on the trees already. So everything looks a little bit early this year. You can probably tell by the harvesting going around in the fields, but as I say, this is the water chute. It was opened in 1926, the water chute. Right, that's it for this morning, everybody. We'll see you on the next little vlog part, whenever that may be, and that. But thank you again today for coming on this little walk around. Me trying to embarrass myself doing some exercises, and but they are quite basic ones, but they are quite hard for my shoulder at the moment. So we'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Well, good morning, everybody. We're going to try a different breakfast this morning. We're going to attempt to butter some toast and have buttered toast with some raspberry jam. So we're trying to adapt using my non-dominant arm and that, holding the toast and that. So we just fancy something a bit different from cereal today. So I'm one who likes my hot toast, to be honest, but by the time we've done this, I think it will. I'll try it with the other hand. It will be getting a little bit on the cool side, so we're doing okay, everybody. Spread some jam on. Raspberry jam is my preference. It helps it being a little bit on the runny side, actually, rather than quite a stiff jam. So that's breakfast today, with coffee and my tablets and that. Later today, everybody, we're going for my wound check, so we will post some photos, hopefully, of my wound and the new dressing and that. So let's enjoy breakfast. Cut it in half. And we'll catch you all later. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. Well, we're currently on day 9 of our recovery from reverse shoulder replacement and that. So all is going well, everybody. You've probably just seen the pictures yesterday from a visit to the doctors to see the nurse, have the major dressing took off. You've probably seen the wound pictures and everything. Well, I'm so pleased with that, everybody, on that. The wound is not half so bad as what I thought it would look like at this stage and that. So, as I say, recovery going great at the moment. Can't say I'm in any major pain or anything. I've probably got more pain still from my back than my shoulder and that. But we're just taking things day by day, taking it easy, doing the exercises as we need to. We've got the next checkup on the shoulder, just another wound check on, I think it's Wednesday next week, so that'll be a full 2 weeks since surgery. But she had no problems with it yesterday. She said it's looking clean, it doesn't look infected and that. So as I say, I'm pretty happy. I've just ordered some scar cream as well. You can get some cream what you go up, put on scars and that's meant to heal it better. So hopefully that will come come for when we have this little dressing took off and that. I don't think they'll put a dressing on it next time. I think they'll let it get to the air and everything. But as I say, things are going well, positive mind and all that now. As I say, we've been 3.5 years into this journey for the shoulder problem, so hopefully that's the last of it. So thank you very much if you're keeping watching at the moment, these little video vlogs and that. Hope you enjoyed that little walk around Wicksteed and that. We just do odd bits to continue the full week and that. Then we'll get into week 3, week 4. We probably won't do so much in that. I think it's not until week 3 we go for our actual physio. Week 5 we don't see the consultant. So we've got a long road ahead, everybody. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have some good days. We're going to have some bad days and that. But one thing I'm looking forward to tonight is that first shower. So yeah, I was going to have one last night, but my sister was insistent. She wanted to be in the house when I had the first shower, although I've got a shower stool to sit on and that, she said, in case I felt faint or anything. But I'm sure we'll be fine and that. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll catch you all later, well, whenever we vlog again. So see you soon. Bye for now. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. Well, we're currently on day 10 from my reverse shoulder surgery. It's Saturday morning. It's only about 6:30, but we're going to attempt to do my favourite breakfast this morning. See how we get on and that. The main problem won't be cutting it up and that, but we're just going to have, yeah, something simple, scrambled eggs on toast. So I've been waiting for this for, as I say, 10-11 days now and all that. So we're going to give it a shot and that. I've got some eggs what want using up. They're coming to the end of shelf life and that. So yeah, let's get on with it. We'll just show you the shoulder and that. We've still got the bandage on, everybody, and that'll come off on Wednesday for the next wound check. So all is good. We're pretty good pain wise and that. Sleeping off and on. We do have a little cat nap in the afternoon, but yeah, as I say, really pleased at the moment. So let's get preparing these scrambled eggs. We do mine in a saucepan, everybody, always have done. Milk in the saucepan, bit of butter and that, and just mix the eggs in, stir, and on the toast. So let's get cracking. Right, first we've got to get the eggs, somehow break them. Oh, that's one. Oh, and that's two. So they're in the pan with a bit of butter, a bit of milk. Some people say put a bit of salt or a bit of pepper in. That's not my preference. So it's just literally stir in the pan. We'll stick the toast on as well. We burnt the toast yesterday, we did, never mind. But as I say, we've been looking forward to this. Sometimes we have this or poached eggs mainly for the mornings. It just sets you up for the day, bigger breakfast it does. So we thought we'll give it a go this morning. A little bit more gas needed, I think. We've also got some fresh orange, and we've got some. Normally we'd have proper coffee out my coffee machine and that, but I just can't twist the handle on it to do it, so unfortunately it's just instant coffee today. No particular plans for today, everybody. It's Grand Prix weekend, so we'll probably watch the Grand Prix from Belgium a bit later, qualifying. Little walk into Wicksteed's this morning. I think Bo's coming round. Mum normally goes out with her friend on a Saturday morning, so you know, normally we take Bo for a walk, but obviously I can't walk two dogs, so it's we'll go a little wander into Wicksteed's as normal. So kettle has boiled, so we'll just make the coffee. So we've got coffee, fresh orange, right, with some scrambled eggs and toast, which I'll be able to cut up. I might have to just slip my hand out of the sling to help me cutting. We'll just check on the toast. Not quite. Right, come back to me when it's all ready and I'll show you it all. Right, so there we go. That's my scrambled egg on toast. As you see, we've got some fresh orange, some coffee. We've got a knife and a fork, but we're going to use a steak knife to make it a little bit easier to cut the bread. So let's go and enjoy. Well, good morning everybody, welcome back. We're currently on day 12 of our recovery from reverse shoulder surgery. Everything's going to plan, no problem on that, so we're not going to do too much vlogging and that, probably do another bit on Wednesday regarding the wound check again at day 14 and that, and hopefully we'll get a shower that day as well. But no, we've got no problems. We're pretty well pain free at the moment. No complaints from me whatsoever. We're doing the small exercises as we should, and we're getting out for some nice walks with Skye. So grateful it's cooled down a little bit the last few days as well. So it was a nice fresh start this morning. It was chilly, about 6 degrees on our first walk. I could have done with a little jumper or a coat on, but never mind. As I say, all is good. So we'll do a little bit more updates as we go towards the end of the week, everybody. But as I say, things are going marvellously well so far. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Well, we're back from our wound check, everybody, at the doctor's surgery. As you've just seen in the pictures, everything is looking good, fantastic, healing well for day 14. No new dressings needed on top. We've got some scar cream we're going to start using now to reduce the scar down and that, so hopefully that will help and that. So onwards and upwards to the first shower tonight. So thank you everybody. Sorry we didn't do any filming at the doctor's surgery, but no cameras allowed in there. So so thank you. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now. thumbs up. Right. Oh. Right, I'm going to try and reach behind and turn the shower off now. Oh, perfect. What a sensation that feels, everybody. Just sit here for a minute, get my breath back. And I've got to dry myself. Well, thank you very much everybody for watching this latest vlog. We probably won't do any more next week. We'll wait till we've been physio in a week's time. There's not much more to see until we go to physio. Probably got more exercises and that to do. But thanks again. Do give me a thumbs up. Do give me a comment, everybody. So appreciate it. Any new subscribers would be welcome. So we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.